Live from the MENA ICT Forum 2013 in the Dead Sea, I'm here with Mr. Laith Alqasem, Chairman of the Arabian Business Consultants for Development. Marhaba.
Hi, how are you?
What brings you to MENA ICT Forum?
I've been involved in the ICT sector for the last quarter century, and I've seen it develop in Jordan. And so I like to take the opportunity every time they have the ICT Forum to attend to see what progress we've made. I'm also a speaker today, and I'm moderating a session tomorrow.
What are you speaking about?
I'll be talking about the role of realizing the ICT potential in the Arab world. I'll probably be focusing most of my comments on innovation in ICT in the Arab world.
How important is such a forum to Jordan?
I think actually over the last 5 or 6 years, Jordan has distinguished itself in the Arab world by presenting, I think, very thoughtful and very content-heavy type of inputs. Compared to other things that happen in the region, which are a lot of trade shows, I think a lot of thinking goes into this, and a lot of thinking comes out of this. And so I think it helps identify the directions that ICT development will be having in the Middle East.
And what are your expectations from day one?
From day one, really, I think the most basic one is to learn and to see what people are thinking. ICT is such a fast-moving sector that you will be able to identify some dominant thoughts that will propel or move the ICT sector in Jordan specifically, but the Middle East as well, for the next 2 or 3 years. So you're always getting some insight on what what the near future looks like.
What does the near future look like?
Well, I think as far as Jordan goes, I think there are two very interesting subsectors of ICT that show promise. One is in the content development. We've had a lot of very successful things coming out of Kharabish, Beth Bayacha, and things like that I think are extremely powerful communication tools that are using ICT as a way to contact and to communicate with society. And the other one is business process outsourcing or knowledge process outsourcing. You will see Jordan has, I'd say, over the last 4 years been developing a lot of outsourcing work, serving the Arab region. A lot of job creation will be coming out of that. And that's very important because if you look at the challenge behind the Arab Spring, it is about employment opportunities for youth. And fortunately in Jordan, we're being able to develop something that is familiar to them. So you're using ICT as a base. You're helping people get meaningful jobs, and I think this is very positive for Jordan.
Who are you hoping to connect with from the international and regional attendees and speakers? Who are you hoping to see?
Actually, I have a lot of friends from all over the world coming to attend. There are a few very promising. There are two very promising local companies. One is called Biladcom, and the other one is called Itqan.
Biladcom
and Itqan. Biladcom is, I think, the first Arab company that's working on something called massive multiplayer online gaming. And Itqan has developed some very interesting quality assurance tools for programming, and that helps people reduce the development time in software development. And it's a woman-owned business, and I think that's a really interesting thing. And I have also...
It's very inspiring.
It is inspiring.
Yeah.
It is inspiring. And we have... I have a Lebanese friend who's working on some sort of... on a telecommunication application that makes, basically, that gives a smartphone application to dumb phones. So this has application in countries that have not yet upgraded to smartphone technologies, and that has application throughout most of Africa. So it's a very interesting opportunity there.
And will that be available in Arabic?
I think that will be very easy to do. But the most important thing is to make sure that the functionality is working right. The language aspect is just a front cover for people to see.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us at the MENA ICT Forum studio.
My pleasure.
And we hope that you enjoy the forum as well.
I wish you the best of luck.
Join us in the conversation at MENA ICT, hashtag MENA ICT, and you can watch this interview and the rest of the videos on our official YouTube page, MENA ICT. خليكم معنا.